Hello everyone, welcome. Today we're looking at PayPal versus Venmo versus Zelle. Is there actually a difference? And if there is, which one is the best one? If you enjoy content like this, make sure to like and hit that subscribe button. So, we're having a competition. Which peer-to-peer, P2P payment system is the best? Taking a look at pros and cons. First, we'll start with PayPal. You might be familiar with PayPal. It's one of the most popular ones. The service is known for its online purchasing and e-commerce and peer-to-peer money transfers. And as long as you're sending money, it's also enrolled and you can use their name, email, or phone number to send or request cash. So what are some of the pros? One of the number one benefits is PayPal is the extremely high transfer limit. You can send up to 60 grand. Yes, 60 grand in a single transaction. So if you're doing big payments or e-commerce for business, then it's a good idea. Now, some limits may apply depending on the currency, the account status. If it's a completely new account and you send 60 grand, they may take a look. But that's actually a significant amount, and you can use multiple methods to fund your account. A debit card, a credit card, and even a PayPal balance just sits in your account until it goes to a bank account. There are some issues with it. We covered this in our other videos, but there is a 3% transaction fee for credit cards linked to PayPal. Now, it might not seem like a lot, but when you're using big, if you're sending 50 grand, 3%'s a lot when you're sending it around. So, and transferring money from PayPal to your bank account can take up to 5 business days. If you want to go it immediately, you have to pay a fee of 1%. And that can actually become pretty costly when you're moving around something like 60 grand or 50 grand. So that's one thing to think about. The next is Venmo. Venmo works just like PayPal. They're actually quite similar. You might hear somebody even ask now. They used to ask for PayPal. Sometimes they'll ask for Venmo and Cash App. There's a big difference though. Venmo is mobile only. So if you're just on your phone, this might be the one for you. Specifically, it allows you to text cash. And I would definitely say it does, simply by searching for the recipient's username, phone, or email. There's also a social element. You can opt to make transactions public so they appear in the timeline. So the nice thing is it's similar to PayPal. You can hold your balance in a Venmo account, and then you can go ahead and send cash to your checking or savings account. If you don't have a balance, funds are drawn from your linked bank account, and the app is free to use. There's no fees charged as long as you pay your Venmo balance linked to a bank account, debit card, or prepaid card, and fund transfers are free and speedy. And they just take about 1 business day. And accounts are protected by bank-grade security and encryption. You can even set up a PIN for additional protection. So it is secure. Much like PayPal, there is a 3% fee and a 1% fee if you need an immediate transfer. There's a big difference though. So for security, Venmo encourages you to send and receive money only from those you trust. And if you accidentally pay the wrong person, you may be hard pressed to get that money back. Sometimes with PayPal, you can say, oh, it was a mistake or I didn't know. And Venmo, if you make that mistake, unfortunately, there's not much you can do. You can only reverse purchases with explicit permission from the recipient. So if the recipient didn't give permission, then unfortunately, there's not much they can do. Also, Venmo doesn't offer international transactions at this time, so you are landlocked in a sense. And there's another big difference. The sending limit is $5,000 per week. So if you want to get 50 grand out, it may be PayPal. If you are on your phone and you need to do something quick, it's really going to help with Venmo. And last but not least is Zelle. This is an app and mobile banking feature allows you to send money using cell numbers or email addresses, as long as you have a U.S. bank account. And you'll need either your Visa or MasterCard, but if your bank participates in Chase City, Capital One, Bank of America, then you simply need to activate the service with your bank's mobile existing app. As long as you and the person transacting are enrolled, transactions are speedy, and fund transfers are almost immediate. Zelle also doesn't charge any fees, and neither do banks that participate in this network. It also uses top-notch security, and the transactions are safe. If you go use your bank's app to use Zelle, you'll most likely benefit from the bank's existing protections. There are some problems. If you need to do a cash transfer to anyone internationally, that doesn't work. Also, it doesn't accept credit cards as a form of payment, and users have reported extreme challenges with canceling any transactions in the process. You're only out if your receipt hasn't enrolled in Zelle. So the sending limit actually depends on your bank here. So if your bank says 2,000, 5,000, whatever that is the limit. So final verdict is they all check out when it comes to security and ease of use. They're all easy to use, and they all have their ideas. Now, what is the recommendation here? PayPal is good for international transfers. Zelle is good if you want to cut out the middleman. Venmo is still really a nice one It's also kind of more of a spectator sport. I would tend to agree with all of this. PayPal is going to be really good when you're doing it internationally or if you have a big limit. Venmo is really good if you're on your phone and you need to do it quickly. You're on the run, and so is Zelle. So I hope this information was helpful to you about the differences between them and which one might be better in which circumstance. If you enjoyed this, go ahead and smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell to know when I post more videos. And if you have any questions, comments, let me know down in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you in the next video.